Hello everybody, Bob6983 here. This is a Let's Play that I've been holding off for a bit. I didn't want to start it I knew that until I knew that I wasn't really doing anything else at the moment. However, that time still hasn't come, and this has just been on my mind, and especially right now during the holidays, I wanted to record something that had really good music and just made me feel really nice inside. So I was thinking of doing Kirby's Epic Yarn, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like I was going to be able to talk enough in that series. So instead, I decided Galaxy because it has really good music too. Now I am playing on the Switch version, so apologies for those of you who are playing with your Wii or your Wii U. I am going to be choosing a new save file. There we go. On the Wii version, you could actually choose, I believe, one of your Miis to be the head of the planet. I kind of just want to pick Yoshi again, but I did that with all the previous ones. I guess we could just go with a Mario one or a Toad one. I'll just keep it the same. I'll just go Yoshi. Okay, so before we even get in here, there's a two-player mode. I'm not going to be showing that off, unfortunately. It's there. The reason is there isn't really anything to add with the two-player mode. It's basically just somebody else has a cursor and they can also move it around. That's literally it. I think in Galaxy 2 it's a lot more they added a lot more to the player 2 feature, but in this one it's just another cursor. So I'm not going to be showing that off in this Let's Play. And so I'm sorry if any of you wanted to see me play with somebody else, but I don't think I'm ever going to get the chance to do that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump right in here. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the sky above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Right off the bat, you don't really get much else of an introduction. I mean, it was a pretty good introduction, I will say, but it was more so just about just some information drop. You don't really have much else to go off of here. You get to move around with your control stick. You can jump with B. You can backflip. You can triple jump. It's very similar to 64 and Sunshine. You can move your camera with the right stick, only sometimes though. It's very finicky. You can go ahead and talk to all the Toads, but I'm not gonna. I don't have a good Toad voice. But almost all of these Toads have something interesting to say. There really isn't much else you can do here. It's just you go over to the square over there, but we're just gonna take in the view a bit because this is just really good music, and it's not always that you get to see this type of scenery. Also, I should say there's a few more commands you could do with Mario, like if you hold the left trigger or ZL and then B. You can do a long jump. And for now, that's about it as far as commands go, or movement options. So let's go ahead and go to the square since there really isn't anything else we can do. You can go ahead and talk to the toads, but there's only so much that they can say. Look at that toad spinning over there. We're having a good time. This is a really good environment, it seems like. Okay, real quick, I need to say this. Apologies if the video cuts out sometimes. That's not my equipment. It's literally not my fault. It's that sometimes freaking Mario Super or whatever it's called, Mario 3D All-Stars. This game sometimes does that. If you haven't turned on the game for a good while, it'll just be like, oh, all these cutscenes, they need time to render, so you know what, you're gonna have laggy cutscenes. So in case you ever see very laggy cutscenes or in case something's off, that is genuinely not my fault. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just the game being stupid. If it keeps doing it, then I don't know. I kind of would want to go back to the Wii U one, because at least I know with that game it won't have any laggy cutscenes. I don't know why it does that occasionally, but it just does. It's very unfortunate. Also, aside from Tatanga, from whatever the game was, Mario Land, I don't think we've ever seen UFOs in a Mario game. So this is one of the very few times we've ever seen actual UFOs in a Mario series game. I can't believe the editor that I used to have, or the thing that I used to have in Yoshi's Island, is now the thing that literally launched us. Who knows where we are now?
Yeah.
Finally, you're awake. Let's play. And this is just sort of your introduction of how to actually move. Although we didn't really get an introduction when we were first allowed to move, so it's kind of weird that they're giving us an introduction now. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. So, right off the bat, you have to. It just sort of lets you. It doesn't really give you much. It doesn't really just. Okay, let me actually. Let me take a moment to try to actually say something. They don't really give you a lot of instructions on how to do this or of how to play the game. They just sort of let you take the wheel. There we go. Words were sort of failing me at that moment. Oh, I knew I should have hidden in the crater, but yeah, they'll give you hints as to where the other bunnies are. One of them is in the pipe over here. If you enter here, you come out the other side, the bunny will be there. You gotta chase them down. There really isn't any other way to catch them. You just have to walk towards them. Like you can maybe long jump, but it won't really help you that much because there isn't a grab option. You just have to walk into them. And this one's also saying, "Oh, I knew I should have hidden in the crater." So the last one, it's not in this crater. It's in the other crater. There's two specific craters. There's that one with the coin trail in it, and then there's the other one, which is here. I only have one coin, but it'll take you back out. You should be the last one. There we go. I can't believe I let myself get caught. Oh, you caught all of us? Maybe you really can help Mama. Sunshine wasn't the only game that had terraforming. It's this one as well. Sorry about bringing you here so suddenly. We should probably tell you where you are. There's a connection here to deep space. Far from your lands. We call it the gateway to the Starry... What? The Starry Sky? Oh god. The Starry Sky. Mama's waiting up above. Please help her with whatever she asks. Whoever this mama is. Apologies, but I don't have a feminine voice. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. Basically, all you get is just spinning. Disaster has struck us just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the Grand Star. May the stars shine down on you. This is the very first time, I believe, in a Mario game that Rosalina is introduced as a character. Shake the Joy-Con or press Y to spin into things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. I don't know why they did that in the Wii version and in this version as well. They didn't really fix it. They just sort of put the icons for whatever reason. This is a launch star. I'm not going to do that deep voice anymore. It was just to make fun of it. Shake the Joy-Con or press Y when you're near one to shoot through space like a comet. Now go and explore the universe. There's lots and lots of galaxies for you to discover. I don't know if there's lots of galaxies in this game. I mean, there's somewhat, but there's not like a lot. Hey there, good to see you. I have some bad news though. See, I had a launch star ready for you, but a meteor smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Well, and be sure not to fall in the black hole. What the Luma is basically telling you is, if you fall into the black hole, it's you you die. So be very careful into falling into these craters. So these planets more or less have a very bizarre gravitational pull to them. It's like it's the same concept as normal gravity, but it's just for very small planets, and I don't know if that's how an actual planet would have their gravity work. Because I feel like for the gravity to be working on all of these the way it's supposed to, they would have a strong gravitational pull, but these are very small planets. I don't know if small planets would have this strong of a gravitational pull. These aren't even like planets. These are like, they're tiny rocks. Get me out of here. One of these enemies should have the key. I'm talking like I know a thing or two about space, even though I don't. So they're telling you how to destroy the enemies, but I know exactly which one has the key. In this one, it's not the Galoombas that have the key, it's the Goomba. Thanks, would you mind rescuing my buddy in the base up there too? I'll transform into a sling star. Just jump into me after I transform! Okay. So apparently Lumas have the ability to transform into sling stars. Now what you want to do is spin into one of these, hit the giant Goomba. Now, there's the key, that's it. This is just your tutorial on how to play the game. Also, don't run into those electric things. They'll make you take damage. Hurry, down here. We've been waiting for you. That's a Grand Star. We have to save it. They're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. Looks like it's making cotton candy, bro. We have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. Good lord, they give so much dialogue. Also, what you want to do is just look for all of these switches and just turn them blue, I believe. Ow. Normally in this game what you want to do is turn them all on, turn like these switches on, but since I believe we want to turn this off, we need all of these off. So you just step on these switches and just step on the switches until they're all blue. Yeah, as I said, later on in the game we'll find more switches, and those you're going to want to turn, I believe, yellow, because that's what turns certain things on. That sounded wrong out of context, but you're going to have to trust me on this. And there's a Grand Star. Now there's a lot of things that we have to explain just about just this game in general that we'll get into as the episodes go by. There's no way I could cover it all in just one episode. But that's what this is good God, that's what this Let's Play is for. We're gonna discover it slowly but surely throughout all the episodes. You get a Grand Star. Counts as your first star, I believe. You discovered a new galaxy. It's more like a hub, if anything. It's not really a galaxy. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumos will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These Star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry sky. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force has latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars and discovered the power to cross the universe. Please, I have a request. Oh, good God. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there's a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars.
Look.
These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from such as these. But the only one that is working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the Terrans. Please go to the Terrans and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly in like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. I am not saving, not yet. Just in case recordings go bad. Anyways, I feel it. Why is my English so bad all of a sudden? Like, this is just episode 1 and my English is already horrible. There's an extra one up over here if you want it. Anyways, as I was saying, this seems like a good stopping point for this episode. We are 22 minutes in. If we go into the Terrans right now, we won't leave for another, like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Because these stars take a good while to actually get. So for now, I think we're going to end things off. So next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we're going to go into the Terrans and see what other power stars we can get. So until next time, see you all then.